Good evening, everyone. Hope you all doing very well. Welcome to another Crypto for DJs live stream. I usually do it weekly, but the market's been quiet and obviously not many viewers. So I still want to update you guys, keep you guys on the right side of the market. That's the main goal for doing these live streams. So I'll still try and do at least a few a month, maybe 2 or 3 a month. I'll try and at least do 2 to 1 a month. I want to give you a final update. In terms of Bitcoin broke below that key level with the FTX Contagion risk that lots of people have talked about. Since then, it's just been chopping. I have, as the title says, I have bought some Bitcoin, guys. That's been my main trade. I did get an ETH. It's underwater now, my ETH trade. Bitcoin, I got a really good entry. As usual, guys, I'll share with you all my trades. I am in a Matic short, which is looking good. There we go. Is it looking good? It's not really looking good. It's in the 5-minute time frame. There we go. So I'll update all these trades that I'm in, give you guys updates. If you guys have any questions of what coins to buy, trades and all that good stuff, we can talk about that as well. I'm sure people will be asking about LUNC. We'll talk about Luna Classic as well, because there's been lots of update on Luna Classic. We do a Twitter Spaces on Luna Classic once a week on a Sunday. So lots happening on the Luna Classic world. I'll update you guys on Luna Classic as well, on people that are interested. Hi Inch, how's it going? Crypto Life, good to speak to you, mate. We'll wait for a few more people to join, guys, and yeah, we'll get started. Should be a really good live stream. I'll be live for about an hour, depending on how many people turn up. But yeah, plans to be live for an hour. And those are the main 3 trades I'm in. I did take a Luna Classic long. Unfortunately, we broke down below that key level that I didn't want it to get back below. That spike took me out. Above this red zone, maybe I'll look for a long, but I really didn't want to see that spike. If it was a clean breakout, we should have moved higher. So I have closed some positions on the Luna Classic. Again, that's just a long trade. That is not a big buy. Luna Classic already. How you guys been doing? Have you guys been trading? You've been chilling, you've been following crypto. I'll wait a couple of minutes for people to join, and then yeah, we'll get started. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. Are you guys buying cryptocurrencies? Are you guys waiting for a dip? What's the plan? Not trading, just bought. Yeah, that's not, I personally haven't bought any yet. It is not probably the worst level to buy now. People have been, FOMOing in at 60k. I think this is actually a good level to buy. You sold at 40k, that's pretty good. Again, I sold as it was going up. I sold half of my Bitcoin holdings at 20k. I know it sounds crazy, but I did sell it. It was my plan. So I have traded a Bitcoin. I have got a trade position in Bitcoin, and I'll share with you that, my Bitcoin buy. Give me 2 seconds, Rovin. Do you trade any other coins, Rovin, or just Bitcoin? I'm just going to bring you to my trade. Where's it gone? I don't think it's a bad time to buy. So people that are looking to buy, I think it's a good time to buy, guys. The reason why I think it's not the worst time to buy is because lots of people, we've had the worst news in cryptocurrency, basically an exchange dumping. So if the price isn't going down after one of the biggest bearish news we've seen, I think it's a good time to buy. So my Bitcoin long is here. There we go. So that was my long in Bitcoin. Bitcoin given a bounce play. You can see the level at 15.4k. That was my buy. Okay, so that was my Bitcoin buy. You can check the date, 21st of November. I posted along some Bitcoin, and yeah, it's been pretty much the bottom, and I updated you guys as it went. So that was my first buy. Bitcoin was chopping, it hadn't moved, still holding Bitcoin the next day. Then we had that big rally. You can see that pump. I took half off in that pump, so that was around 16.1, and I'm holding the other half of my Bitcoin position. I have bought some ETH as well, guys. That was my buy, this hourly pullback. Again, I'm being completely transparent. That's the Ethereum level I bought. Unfortunately, guys, Ethereum's dipped, so I sold half before I went to sleep because it wasn't moving, and then I'm still in that trade. My stop is there. Ethereum isn't looking that great. I might get stopped out in Ethereum. So again, don't just blindly follow me. I'm just sharing with you what I do. This is where my stop is. I bought it here, so it's pretty much around where I've entered, so about a percent lower, if you take off the fees and stuff. And I am in a Matic short. Are you buying Matic, Robin, or longing? Buy Matic? No. I mean, Matic is not a bad coin to buy. I think they've had some really big news. Matic has. So it's not the worst coin to buy, I suppose, but it's not really a level for me to buy at the moment. The reason why I'm looking to short it is it's got back below the 4 hourly. It's trying to break below the hourly time frame. So if I am correct on this trade, it should move down. I haven't taken any profits and it's just below my entry. I did post it when I shorted it. This is my post. You trade only. Okay, that's not bad. Where's it gone? Matic shorter 8.40, 1622. So that's where I put. Well, you can still enter it. I suppose it's not gone anywhere. It should not break above this high. If it starts breaking above this high, then I'm probably wrong. What do you guys think about my Matic short, people that are watching? You sold your Matic. Don't sell it because I've told you so. I just don't like the setup. But hey, we'll see if it works out. I think it's actually a good setup. I think it should hold below that low. It shouldn't get back below. Hey, Lunatic, how's it going, mate? Looking forward to our Twitter spaces. So Lunatic, myself, and DeFi Reg do a LUNC short Matic. People are trying to short Matic. Short it. Join the shorting crew. It's just a trade. But yeah, people that are interested in Luna Classic, we do a spaces every Sunday. We'll plan to do it every Sunday. Lunatic, I'll message you. There's few guys that are trying to hold a mega spaces, they've called it. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think Matic can drop more. I mean, my trade setup is short time frame. That is my first target. Short Sol, yeah, Sol's not. The reason why I am looking at Sol for shorting, but it's holding support. If you look at Matic, the reason why I've shorted Matic is it's already broken that key support level. It's just my trade strategy. If you don't have a trade strategy, like you trade with emotions and you like buy long without any emotions. So the strategy that I follow, this needs to break this red zone. If it breaks this red zone, I'll short it. Are you already short? Yeah, they've asked. Yeah, it's Diamond Hands. There's a couple other guys. I'll share the message in our group. There's a couple of other guys that's doing it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. They want to take our Sunday slot, though. This is a bit annoying, but we'll see. No, I mean, the thing is, it's not a bad short. But if it needs to break, I mean, I can see your short, so this is resistance. I am looking at this one. If it breaks below this red zone, I'll short it. So it is, I mean, I'll set an alert on this. Just long Luna Classic. I mean, I'm still holding some Luna Classic. I can't sell it now, can I? Since I've supporting this community and being part of the community, I can't sell it. Any other coins you guys are trading that are watching the live stream? But yeah, buy Luna Classic. Not financial advice. With Luna Classic, you saw my tweet, didn't you? I bought some Luna Classic, and that spike stopped me out. That was a leverage trade, so it wasn't a spot. So I'm gonna do a bit more detail on BTC. I usually just talk or ramble on to start off, then I share with you my update on BTC. I have personally bought BTC, but I have bought it on spot, I bought it on Coinbase, but I have got lower orders. I think it's a good buy to buy BTC. I literally just shared with you guys my Bitcoin buys. Where's it gone? So I bought my first Bitcoin here. That green candle was my buy, 4-hourly green candle. You can check the date, 21st of November. That's when I first bought Bitcoin, 15.8k. That is an amazing trade, by the way, Lunatic. That is a really good trade. You could be a trader, Lunatic. That is a really good buy, mate. That's an exact same buy as mine. So I've bought some BTC. Ethereum, I am a bit down. So again, don't blindly follow me. I'm just being completely transparent. I did buy Ethereum as well. My stop is there. I bought Ethereum there. It is sort of around my entry level. I'm slightly down on this now. We'll see if we can get a push up. And the main trade I'm looking, I've not done a YouTube video in a while. The Bitcoin one, I'm not sure what your question is, mate. The Bitcoin trade. Luna Classic 20x. Luna Classic have been stopped out. It's been a bit annoying, but yeah, Luna Classic. I bought it here, this pullback. It was a 15-minute pullback. We ran up. There was an RSI bearish divergence. We sold off. I held as it pushed. This spike overnight, this stopped me out. And I'm gonna move my alert up. Oops. If it gets back above there, I said your Bitcoin buy at 15.8k. That is amazing. Long term, if you believe in crypto, it's a great place to buy. Okay, so we'll do Bitcoin now, guys. Then we can start talking about everything else. Again, any questions you have. I'll stay live for about an hour. So what I usually do in this live stream is just give you guys a plan of my thoughts on BTC on the long time frame. So we go on the weekly time frame, and then we look at my thoughts on. Hopefully I can keep you guys on the right side of the market. That's the plan for these live streams. So I used to do it weekly, but there's not many people watching, so I just do it sort of once a month or every other month, maybe. Or not every other month, every other week. So guys, Bitcoin, I got quite excited when we came here. I did buy some. Then we started seeing these fake outs, and when we see these fake outs, that's when I get a bit scared. So we saw this. Once we got back below, that is what I didn't like. I bought Bitcoin here as well. We had a nice rally. You can see about a 7% rally. Then this FTX drama hit and we got slammed down. And when I bought it, I had my stop below here. I said, look, if it gets back below here, again, one thing I always say is I might not make you guys a lot of money, but what I always try and do is keep you guys on the right side of the market. So, risk management, when to buy, when to sell. And it's really important to, have a plan behind it and not just buy and sell without any ideas. So long term, breaking below this level is quite bad. 19.8k in the history of Bitcoin, we have never broken below 19.8k. This is like if you look at the chart history of Bitcoin, we've never done that. So it is not good to see that, you know, going back to 2012, we've never come back to its previous all-time high. So that is a level I've been looking at. Once it got back below around 20k, I sold. I took some shorts as well, and we broke down. Where am I looking to buy now? I am personally, there's my Bitcoin chart. I have actually set an order. I've set orders around here. So at 10k, I've got quite a bit of spot order, and this is the first time I'm buying Bitcoin since 2020. I have not put new money into crypto since 2020. I've just been trading it. Kevin, there will be a Spaces, maybe not next week. We will be talking about VentiSwap. I can talk about it a little bit at the end. I don't know too much, so might be better for me to wait and share with you. But we are going to hold an interview with VentiSwap, a Lunar Classic AMA. So join that. Lunatic69 is here. Myself, Lunatic, DeFi Ridge, will be talking to VentiSwap. There's already a Spaces. I think Spaces are really good. You can read articles, and I mean, I can have a look on their website with you together. We can do that at the end. But the best thing is when you interview people, that's the best way you can like learn everything. But yeah, a DEX coming to LUNC is amazing. So we'll talk about it at the end of the video, but just to let you know, there is a Spaces going to happen, interview AMA style, and we can go into a lot more detail. This week we've got a validator, next week we've got Ed, and the week after plans to do it with VentiSwap. So guys, so what's Bitcoin doing short time frame? Short time frame, the reason why I bought is this support level. This is the support level. So I think Lunatic69 said he bought it at 15.8. I think someone else said it as well, that they bought it at 15.8k. This is really big support, and as long as it's support hold, I'm long. So I've sold half, and as long as we hold above this red zone, I'm gonna hold my BTC long. Where would I sell? I think my target is here. If we come up into here, I'll probably take another 25% off. This was the initial spike where I took half off. My entry was there, and around there I look to sell some. But this is more of a trade, like a swing trade. This is such a big support. Move above here is really good. That is where I've bought, and I'm targeting this level. Let's see if we can see a push into there. So that is short time frame. I'm long Bitcoin, as the title says. Should we buy Bitcoin? I have personally bought Bitcoin. Long-term targeting sort of 18-19k. This was my first target, taken half off, and I've shared with you timestamp wise where I've taken profit. So BTC, when it wasn't moving, people in my group were saying, shall we close it? This was the target hit. The target hit on the 22nd. Really nice move up. It is. I still think it's a good buy right now, but right now the risk to reward isn't as good. So trading is understanding risk to reward. Like here, you're targeting that it's like a 1-to-1 risk to reward, but where you've bought it, Lunatic, or where I've bought it, this is like a 5%. Like your risk to reward is potentially like 1-to-5, 2-to-1 at least. So that is a reason why that was a better buy. But long term, I think if you believe that Bitcoin's gonna go to 100k, buy now. You know, the risk to reward isn't bad. I saw someone post it on Twitter that, you know, if you buy Bitcoin now, your stop loss is at 0, plan 100k. I mean, that is not the worst trade idea in the world. Have your stop at 0, so basically just hold spot on Coinbase or self-custody or whatever, and then just see if the risk reward is pretty crazy on this one, like 1 to 54. Where else are you going to get this? So it's not a bad buy, but again, I'm at my desk all the time. You see me on Twitter, like talking about Lunar Classic, shit posting on Twitter. So I can, you know, I know I'm not going to miss a trade. I'm going to be at my desk trying to buy it. But if you've got, you know, if you're not a trader, you've got a job to do, you can't be at the desk and be sad like me, look at charts all day. I think it's not a bad buy now. But for me, I have put an order at 10k, and I put that in when FTX drama was happening. But the reason why I got in on this is I was completely shocked that we didn't sell off more. We had the worst news event that we can imagine in cryptocurrency, and the price didn't drop. So that is what sort of shocked me. How can the price not drop when we've had the worst news event that we can see? That is why buying Bitcoin now is not a bad idea. I usually focus on buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and obviously Luna Classic, not financial advice. But then I start, degenning into altcoins. That's how I trade. We see, by the way, guys, we've got about 15 people watching. If you enjoy the content, then do hit that like button. It really helps that channel out. It makes me want to do more of these live streams. But yeah, I have got an order. I've got an order from sort of 12k to 10k, and I will be buying the dip. I'll start, and I've bought some now if it gets back below here, but around this level where I've got a white circle. FTX tone trade. Did you see that what you call it, that there's a video on Twitter where she goes, oh, we don't trade with stop losses. I mean, come on, man. I mean, they basically had a cheat code. They could see every order everyone's got, and they still messed up. I really can't believe how they've not made money. Imagine, like, I've got like 2-3 screens that I trade. They had like hundreds of screens. They literally had, so they could see where people are buying and selling. So they could literally front run people and buy. I really don't know what's happened. There's got to be a Netflix documentary. I had my money stuck. I made a few videos on it. It really, really hurt me. But I just can't believe what happened. This is absolutely crazy, let's just say that. But from a trading point of view, if the price is not dumping on bad news, you guys will remember, and I got in quite early, by the way. I bought 4,000, and I've been in crypto since 2017, early 2017. People were calling me a scammer because they're saying, oh, Bitcoin's down 25% since you've bought. That ended up being probably one of my best buys. So this is where I'm going to look to buy. Here I'm trading. I'm leaning bullish. I've bought Bitcoin. I'm long Ethereum. I have got a short on Matic. Let's see how my Matic short is doing. I might get stopped out live. Oh, he's coming back to my entry, guys. Not good. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, so update. I'm looking to buy Bitcoin. You can, if you're long term, if you've got 100k to invest in crypto, put 5 or 10k now. Put 5%, 10% in buying Bitcoin now. I'm in a swing long. As long as we hold above this red zone, I'm targeting 18, 19k. Let's see if we can get a bigger push up. That circle is my next target. If Bitcoin just dropped, they even got priorities in the books. Yeah, exactly. For lunatic. There's got to be something that is horribly wrong. There's got to be something horribly wrong. That I just don't know how they messed up. Smoking? No, I don't think they smoked it. I think they did Adderall. That's their drug of choice. I think that's what they did. Yeah, Inch. I think that was the drug that they did. And like, he would tell his employees to sleep at his desk, at their desk, so their mind doesn't go away from work when they're sleeping. I just don't know what's happened, guys. And there's like contagion risk. I don't know let me know if you guys are interested. I already covered it in my previous live streams. But there is a huge contagion risk where other cryptocurrencies like Genesis, the lending, I think that could be big. Other exchanges could blow up. So there's lots of bad news, and those bad news could drive the price down. That's why I think leaving an order at these levels. Yes, Code Glitch. So I am long two things. How's it going, Code Glitch? I think Code Glitch, you were part of the Celsius short squeeze gang back in the day. Are you still holding Celsius, Code Glitch? Not sure if you're still holding Celsius. I'm pretty sure we communicated over that. Let's talk about Celsius actually quickly. Not got the chart here, so... Oh, it's not got the FTX chart, has it? Yeah, I have got an alert. I mean, this is big support. This is the best chart. This is not the best chart. Is HNT tied to Sol? We'll have a look. Where can I get longer term chart on Celsius? It's a bitfinex. This chart isn't very good. I think 50 cent was the level I posted on my last post on Twitter. This is the low that I had my, yeah, there we go. Oh, you can't see the chart. Yeah, the sell short squeeze, I mean, it's kind of bad. Someone said 5x. I made decent money on that. But again, take profit, guys. If you don't, I think I took 4 Celsius short squeeze trades. 2 of them went crazy. 2 of them I lost money, but there was one, I think it was like 4x I got out of it, which was pretty good. But this chart looks okay. Above this level, I might be interested, but I think it all depends on the Celsius. I did message some, I mean, me and Lunatic were talking about doing a sell short squeeze spaces, and I reached out to some people. Even they don't probably believe as much in sell short squeeze, but it's not all hope lost. With the sell recovery plan some people are working on, I think that could work, at least getting some money back, but otherwise it's going to be tough. help out this code. I mean, that's the first thing I teach. I mean, you don't have to like buy courses, and when you're up profit, like even like the Bitcoin trade, right? So I'll cover my trades for you, Code Glitch, and thanks for coming to say hello. I'll share with you 2 trades. One's right, one's wrong. So this was my Bitcoin trade. I wanted to buy Bitcoin at 15.8k. You can see that that green candle was my long on the 4-hourly. That's when I long Bitcoin, and I put 1-to-1 stop loss, stop below 15.3k, and that ended up being the low in, and I was going sideways. It didn't move for a bit, and then finally we got that spike up and it hit target. So I've taken half off on my Bitcoin trade and I'm holding the rest. In terms of ETH, I have bought ETH as well. I posted this on Twitter as well. I bought ETH around this level, the 1-hourly pullback. My stop is there. I have moved my stop up. So the way I trade is I usually sell some when I'm not at my desk unless it hits profit. So Bitcoin moved into profit. Ethereum, this was me last night that I'm gonna close half before I go to sleep. So I closed half because it wasn't moving, and then this morning I moved my stop loss up. So my stop is below the X. This is where my stop is, and I'm gonna hold the second half of this trade. Let's see if it can push up. And I am short Matic. That's more of a scalp, and it's coming back to my entry, guys. It needs to reject. I do not like seeing this lower high. We'll see how this plays out. But I do not like seeing this lower high. If you're bearish, you want to see lower highs and lower lows. And if you're bullish, you want to see higher lows. So this is a higher low, which you don't want to see. So that's all my trades, Code Glitch. Good to see you again. So Bitcoin, let's do an update. Yeah, BNB. We need to have a look at BNB, don't we? I haven't bought any BNB. So I've only longed Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I longed LUNC, which didn't work, unfortunately, for me. I'm going to look to buy LUNC again. But yeah, so Litecoin, I do believe, and I posted this a while back, I think Litecoin will do at least a 3-4x before the Litecoin halving. So I think Litecoin could come into like, I think at least over 100, but I think it could come into like 200-300, and that is leading into the Litecoin halving. If you guys type in Litecoin halving on my channel, that's something I've traded before. I traded this really nicely, and maybe I'll make a YouTube video. I've not made a YouTube video in a while. Someone asked me to make a Luna Classic staking video, Lunatic, so maybe I'll make a staking video, and then I'll make a Litecoin video, because Litecoin was one of the main coins on my channel back in the day, like 2017. Litecoin was one of the first videos that I made on this channel. You can go back and watch it. But yeah, so for now, this is one of the main trades I'm looking at to buy. Litecoin above here, $80 with all the drama and hype. I think Litecoin could get a really good push up to 95 level. So I didn't get to buy this. You can see this broke out. I just didn't get a pullback. I wasn't expecting this violent big breakout. Maybe I should have bought Litecoin instead of Bitcoin because Litecoin pumped more. Litecoin BTC is trend changing higher. One of the things that, you know, Lunatic, I use, I know you probably haven't watched my channel for that long. When I used to trade, when it's a bull market, you'll see me like degening trading, like live streaming a lot more. But one of the things that I look at is the BTC chart with an altcoin. And if you look, this chart is in a downtrend, the Luna Classic. Before, this chart was in a massive uptrend. So if I want this chart to be in an uptrend when it's bullish, so back in, you know, before October 2022, in August, July time, when we were talking about Litecoin as much, we were in a big uptrend. So I want to see this moving in an uptrend or have a breakout that will make me, you know, I'll buy some more Luna Classic. I'm still holding the old ones. I'll buy more if I start seeing this. And for me in Luna Classic, I'd want to get into like maybe like developing something. I'll speak to you guys later. Like I want to learn how validator works and all this cool stuff because I've been trading for almost 5 years now. I think I want to get more involved with the community, and thanks Lunatic for getting me involved. I really appreciate that. But yeah, something like that will get me bullish, more bullish on Luna Classic, and I'll, you know, buy some more and trade it. But if you look at the LTC BTC chart, this has had a big breakout against BTC, and you want to be buying coins when it's going in an uptrend against BTC. So, you know, if you look at the Litecoin halving stuff, Litecoin was in a big uptrend. Litecoin is in a big uptrend against BTC. So I'd want to see a lower high and then move up, and Litecoin is one trade that I am looking at. So that is one of the trades I'm looking at. If we can start seeing a breakout move higher, I'm going to look to add more Litecoin. Going back to BTC, I usually, where's my update? Let me write that. Have I lost it? I used to write an update. Oh, it's on the other chart. There we go. Should be on here. There we go. So last week, these have been my updates. So I'm expecting Bitcoin putting a lower high. I'll allow a spike, but no daily close. We got that daily close, expecting range consolidation. Then BTC breaks that 19.8K. I am bearish, and Bitcoin broke down. So the update for now is almost a month after I'm doing my update, but let's do it now. And I'll carry on doing this. Yeah, I'll do BNB next. Let me just read the comments. Yeah, we'll have a look at BNB next. So my thoughts in BTC, 27.11. BTC still below sort of 19.8K, so bearish bias. But long term, this is a good level to buy. I have put bids in low 10Ks. And long BTC now as long as above 15.8K. So that's sort of my update. I'm long at BTC. I'm long BTC from, is it 15.9K? I think it was. I can't remember. Let's say 16K. As long as we hold above 15.8K. And low, sort of low 10. So low 10, 12Ks. Long-term buy level. So that's my BTC update. So that's something that I try and do all the time. So people that are just watching for this update, that is my thoughts on BTC, guys. So let's have a look at BNB. BNB is on my list. Again, it is a coin that I'd want to long more than short because of, yes, CZ will pump it to 500. He probably will. You don't want to bet against CZ. He's the richest man in crypto. But yeah, the chart is a bit interesting. So this is this resistance, and I don't want to FOMO into long, so this was a resistance, and we can see how it like broke down and sold off from here, but now it's finding some support from this level. I haven't bought or sold. I actually sold BNB here. You can go back and check my trades, excuse me. But yeah, at the moment there's no trades for me. If it starts breaking up through 50, yeah, maybe I'll buy. You could look to buy some. I had an order here for BNB when we first had a breakout, but I don't like this consolidation. So pull back to 275, could potentially buy. See if it comes into here, you can look to buy some BNB at this level, like at least a bounce. But it's just not that clear to me. But one warning, if crypto breaks down, so if Bitcoin has another leg down and BNB starts breaking below this level, you do not want to be holding this. This is something I talk about, like the floor. Once something breaks floor, you don't want to hold. And I've given hundreds of examples, like Sol's a great example. We broke floor, we saw the sell-off. Any coin that you look at, once we break like a big floor, we can get like a big sell-off, and you really do not want to be holding a coin once it breaks floor. So we saw VeChain is a good example. Once we break floor, we're down 60%. VeChain is a coin that I like long term. Atom's a bit more bullish because I think there's lots of stuff happening. You know, Lunatic, people from the Luna Classic community would say, you know, Luna was built on the Atom Cosmos blockchain. So Atom has got some bullishness. So that is a coin long term I want to accumulate. I've just not had a trade set up. I did buy some here when we were breaking up, but then that breakdown, it looked choppy, and I prefer like uptrends. I don't want to be trading. Once we broke here and chopped, that's when I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I want to be trading trend, and this doesn't look good. Yeah, BNB looks good. Good to go. Got to go. But if you could cover Atom agent, I'll watch it back later. Yeah, no worries. Let me do Atom. So I'm doing Atom. I didn't even read your comment. So Atom, this is like the big support level for me, and it didn't really come to that level. For me, if it does come here, you could look to buy, because this is the 2019 all-time high. This is also 2021 support, 2020 resistance. So this is a huge level. If Atom comes into here, I think you could buy even. Atom around $8 is a good buy. I don't know if you're still here or you've gone, but I think Atom around $8 is a good buy. So we'll see if it gets down there. If it does get down there, I'm happy to look to buy some Atom here. I think that is a very good level to buy. We'll look for something like, you know, BTC, RSI divergence. People might be asking why I long BTC. There's a nice RSI divergence here. That is why I bought it. So where is the RSI divergence? Well, can you see the RSI divergence? Price makes a lower low. This is a lower high. This is the 4-hour green candle I bought. That 4-hour green candle that I showed. And yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before. One of my mentors is one of the biggest traders that I know in America. He said, don't buy until Federal Reserve starts dropping interest rates. As long as they keep rising interest rates, don't buy. Don't fight the Federal Reserve. You don't want to be doing that, guys. So that's it pretty much for me. Are you long Atom, Lunatic? That is one coin I want to buy more. I watched a video on an interview with the people behind Atom, and yeah, I want to buy more Atom. There's a couple of meme coins. There's a coin called Hua. Do Kwon. Can you see it? No, it's not that one. I posted it on Twitter. Do Kwon said that he supports Hua, which is pretty crazy. It's like a meme coin. So not financial advice. I got some. Well, there's only 10, 20 people watching, so it's not really a big deal. Any final questions, guys? I'll hang around for another 5-10 minutes and then I'll probably shoot off. You're a true lunatic, mate. I mean, I hope Lunatic succeeds as more than anyone. I hold Lunatic, and I mainly hold BTC and ETH, so I've added Lunatic to that, LUNC to that. But it's still a small portion of mine. My main holdings are BTC and ETH, and then I mainly trade it. I'll trade Luna Classic more, and then in a bull market, I'll probably ape into more Luna Classic. So my first buy, it was around here when we were talking. I think you first messaged me around here, and you probably remember me buying loads of Luna Classic. You can see all the buy orders. I posted all these. I bought here as well, but that breakdown, from a trading point of view, you don't want to see a breakdown here. I might do a 2-minute technical analysis on Twitter. You can do like 2-minute technical analysis. I'll do that. But yeah, once we broke that, I was talking to DeFi Ridge. I think DeFi Ridge is more of a trader, and yeah, he's just been trending down. This is a nice buy support level. This is like the highs in June 2020, May 2021. This is also the breakout level for the LUNC burn when it was first announced and implemented. So that is why I attempted to buy here, and that spike to stop me out. I have got an alert here. A break above here, I'll attempt to buy it again. But that is sort of my quick 2 minutes on Luna Classic. I did buy some, and unfortunately it's not worked out. Someone asked about HNT. I'll quickly review HNT. Yeah, there's not much going on with HNT. No, I'm looking at all the time frames. Again, this is a level you want to buy. This is like similar to the Luna Classic level I bought a couple of days ago on that breakout. This is like the high before the breakout, so there's lots of buyers here, sellers here, or even you could argue. So this is a good level to buy. So what we need to see is HNT. I don't know what it does. If it's a good coin, you could look to buy it. Again, this just would be a trade. Something like this, I'd look to buy. So the key level for me is sort of $2.50. Above there, I'll be interested. HNT, and then the other coin, and another coin that I want to buy, CRV. They've had some really big updates. My alert was there, so it's a bit too high, but I think it can have a push up into the $1 level. So 73 is where the next resistance is. I wanted to buy, same as BNB. If you go back to BNB, I had an order for BNB to buy at 270. We didn't really get a pullback. Same as CRV. I didn't quite get a pullback in CRV. Pullback to like 50 cent. I think I'll look to buy CRV. So people that are still looking for buys, those are two levels. So 50 cent, the 618 level is where I'd look to buy. So that's sort of my plans on, if you're looking to buy two altcoins, buy that. I'd say Luna Classic again. I'll probably attempt to buy Luna Classic at this level. This was the, if you go back this high, I quite like this level. So Luna Classic around 1400. If it dips into that, I'll attempt to, same as my buy here, I'll attempt to buy Luna Classic there again. No worries. Goodbye, Crypto Life. I like that name. All right, guys. Well, if there's not any other questions, thanks, Lunatic, for supporting this live stream. It's been fairly quiet, so appreciate the support. I don't know if I'm doing it next week. I'll try and do once or twice a month, I think. In the bull market, I used to have like 100 people watching. You can go look at my channel, and I think I've been a bit not as consistent. Your LUNC average is 0.009. Have you taken any profits, Lunatic? 0.009. Ooh, that is a nice entry. Similar to my buy, isn't it? You're not a bad trader, are you? So have you taken any profits in this? I'm not going to talk about it on Twitter, or you can DM me. I mean, you had like a 500% move up. I hope you say that you've taken some profits, but hey, if you don't want to say it on YouTube, just DM me. But that is a really good entry, but we don't want to see this. I mean, I'm the biggest fan on Luna Classic. We really don't want to see this break below there, guys. Snitch? No, I'm not a snitch. Well, Lunatic, I've spoken to him for a few months now, but hey, I respect that. I really respect that. You've sort of given back on big profits, 70% down. I am actually holding still positions. I'm not holding these buys. I am holding about, I think, 20-25% of that I've bought here. I've moved it out of Binance as well. So I think there was a guy on Twitter, I can't remember his name, he was like, oh, if you're a true Lunatic supporter, you take it off Binance into like your own wallet, Terra Station or whatever. So I've taken some off and I'm probably just going to hold it. I've not staked it. Maybe I need to stake it with someone. If it's not a huge bag, it's a decent bag, I'd say. I don't hold any that I bought here. I wasn't part of the community then, so I just sold all, and then once I sold it as it was going up. There's a video, by the way, in June you can go back and watch. I sold about 50% here, 25% there, and then once we broke back below, I've not bought any more. I bought some here as well. I got stopped out this breakdown, and obviously we all know what happened here, and I've lost some money here. I wanted to buy this level, the 3,000 level. I was buying it a few times, and yeah, I've lost some, and then it's just been sort of trading. I'll attempt to buy this here. This is a level to buy, and then if you can't see a trend change above, we'll see what happens. So that's it, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Again, thanks, Lunatic. I'll speak to you on Sunday. I usually take Saturday off, and then I just stay away from crypto, Twitter and stuff, and then I'll be back again Sunday with our AMA. I don't need the VentiSwap guys here. We'll probably talk about it we can talk about it this Twitter spaces, can't we, Lunatic? I'll do some research on VentiSwap. The end of our spaces, we can just have a chat about them. All right, guys, well, have a good rest of the week. I'll probably catch you guys next week or the week after. I'll definitely do, let's say, 2 more live streams this year. So take care, guys. Have a good one, and appreciate your support, brother. Lunatic, appreciate that, mate. All right, good night, guys.